is Robert Brady Gilland, and I chose this country. I did choose it because I really didn't know much about it, and I'm not going to say I still know much about it, just because there's such little information about it. But I just find North Korea interesting, just because of all the controversy they have surrounding them and the way that they treat their people or citizens in North Korea. So let's get into my slideshow. Okay. So the population of North Korea as of 2025 is 26,498,823 people. The languages spoken in North Korea are Korean, Mandarin Chinese, and Russian. The ethnic groups in North Korea, the majority is Koreans with a small minority of Chinese, but as you can see, it's kind of just based on the countries that are around North Korea. NGOs in North Korea, or the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. There's some organizations like Liberty. Um, it helps North Korean citizens escape the country through a 3,000-mile escape route. They also help them get set up to be successful when they escape their country. This NGO work relates to the global human rights section we covered in class, but it's basically just there to help their citizens escape because there is very few successful citizens in North Korea because all the success goes to the higher up, which is basically just Kim Jong Un, and people are just so unfairly treated in this country that that's why this organization exists, is to help people escape, because if they catch you escaping, you'll either get thrown in jail or they might kill you. So what we learned from when they introduced in the debate is the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. They would not give up their nuclear weapons and they've started a 5-year plan to become a self-sustainable economy. That was not given by Kim Jong Un. That was given to basically his right hand man at the global conference this year. The Freedom House score is 3 out of 100, which means it's not free. And the freedom comes from them not having any rights. I mean, they just basically don't have any rights in North Korea. Like, they can't vote, so even if they wanted to change the person in power, which is Kim Jong Un, I mean, they're not doing votes every 4 years or every couple years to elect a new person. He's a dictator and he rules over the country. And nobody really knows how the government operates because it's not like Kim Jong Un's out there telling people like the plans for North Korea or what he thinks is. Well, he does tell people what's best, but any decision he makes happens because he is the supreme leader. So the HDI value in North Korea was last measured as 0.727. That was in 1998, which was when it was last measured. North Korea has a GDP per capita of $1,319. North Korea is not a member of any major international financial organizations. I could not find any. North Korea is not a member of any international trade organizations, but trades goods to China. 99% of imports and 70% of their exports are to China. They basically it's just with China. My final slide, can I travel to North Korea? Well, the U.S. State Department advisories has North Korea at a level 4, which It means it's a do not travel to this country because they couldn't, like, if you got in prison, they couldn't help get you out, and you would just be isolated. I also found it's near impossible as a United States citizen to travel to North Korea, regardless of, you could pay $10,000 for a plane ticket. There's not one. In order to travel there, you have to get government approval. And personally, I would not want to travel there for out of the fear of going to jail, just because I'm a United States citizen. But if I somehow got to North Korea, I would want to meet Kim Jong Un and just shake his hand. I mean, that guy, what he's done is impressive. How you can just hold over a country without a rebellion, which is impressive in itself. That I don't think to this date that he's even had an assassination attempt on his life, or maybe there's one. And the most important thing I've learned out of this class so far, I didn't know the World Organization of Health, the World Health Organization. I think it's WHO. Is the acronym is WHO, but I had no clue there was an organization that made decisions like for the well-being of the world, and there's a lot of countries in that, which I found very interesting. And that's my presentation.